Burnout. Can I ask you a question? When someone is running and they get tired somewhere or exhausted, they don't quit on the race. They take a break. They relax. Okay? They drink some water. That is the one thing that we forget in relationships. I know you are tired of love. You are tired of getting heartbroken. You are tired of that relationship. But can I tell you something? If you're in a good relationship, being loved well, but you are getting exhausted, tired, please don't quit. Take vacations. Go to your parents' home. Go take a vacation somewhere. Take a break. And I told you another day, normalize having breaks. Problems will always arise, but that doesn't mean you break up. Take those breaks, because even a car gets tired, yet it has an engine. What about you who is using a heart? Holding the past. By the way, if you have not moved on from your ex, okay, please don't date. If you are those people who, I'm not saying it's bad, that your ex can call in the middle of the night, just want to talk to you. You are there with your person and you tell your person, give me a minute, let me talk to him or her. Please don't date, because at the end of the day, that is the one you love. You are bleeding on someone else. You are hurting someone else. This person will feel inferior, because now most of us are holding on to the past relationships. We think they are coming back. So every signs we get that they are coming back, we start hurting the people we have around. So later we discover these people just wanted to use us for the time being, yet we bleeded on something beautiful that we were building. Calm down. We always told that to calm down every time everybody is telling us when we are arguing or fighting, we calm down. Well, can I show you how you can calm down? Have you ever noticed when you are silent, you can never get angry? You will get agitated, but you'll never get angry. The time you start speaking, even your heart starts running, okay? So it becomes a fight, and you cannot calm down now because the energy is high. Am I making sense? Please, can you practice listening? I know the person that is talking to you is talking stupid things according to you, but the moment you speak and practice something we call empathy, listen, put yourself in their shoe. What are they trying to say? Am I making sense? Let me tell you something. You will calm down without you knowing. Suggestions. I know you think you are right. Yeah, I know, and I know you are right. I know I am not even fighting with you. But in reality, with the things that are happening in our relationships, is that sometimes we think we are right, and instead we suggest in our relationship, we start dictating. Okay? For example, we have money to dispose, yani extra money. So you think it is good for us to go to Maldives for a vacation, and you start saying, you know, this family, we have never gone to Maldives, we deserve it. You see that tone. You see, dictations and demanding comes with tones that bring fights in our relationship. I know you want to go to Maldives. You know well you deserve that vacation, but not because you know it is supposed to happen. Sometimes it's good for you to know who you are dating, because there are people, the tone of your conversation is wrong. So even if you deserve it, now you will not go. Why? Because you suggested with the wrong thing. One, if you want to suggest, first work on your tone. Two, remember, you are not obligated to go. It is not your right to go. So it is for you to bring that thing in a way that it will look respectful and wise. So it is for you to know how your partner loves to hear the conversation. Happiness. Let me show you an example of happiness. You know, you think happiness is laughing and smiling. No, happiness is simple. Have you ever realized you can take a farmer from the garden and take that farmer to a big building and make them a CEO, and after some time they will quit because that job is not for them. They will go back to the garden that was tiring them up, that was dirty and all that. Happiness is about fulfillment. Am I making myself clear? Because a lot of us are looking for laughs, smiles in relationship. Let me tell you something. If you're in a relationship and you're not being fulfilled, you're not happy. Because in reality of things, you are like that farmer. When that farmer is taken to be a CEO somewhere, they are like, this suit is not me. I need to be dirty. I need to work with a fork jembe and all that. So you need to realize what brings you happiness in your relationship. And if your relationship is not bringing you happiness, find that relationship that will give you that fulfillment you're looking. One way. I don't have a problem if your relationship is one-way sided. It's one-way traffic, where, for example, you are the only provider. But I have a problem when you always become the only provider for the rest of your life. I don't have a problem of me providing for you for 3-5 years, as long as I can see you are working towards something. For example, let me give you an example that you can relate. I don't have a problem to initiate things in our relationship, as long as once in a while I hear your suggestions and opinion. Because most of us are comfortable at my man is the one, my woman is the one. Let me tell you something, that relationship is one-sided, and mostly it's a dictatorial relationship, because you are living according to the likes of one person, the efforts of one person. But what about what they do? You start training yourself to reach that level, or even if you will not reach that level, you will kinda equalize some things or come closer to equalizing your relationship. Dreams we shared. We are dating. Then we have goals, we have vision, we need to reach somewhere in life. Then in between that relationship, we break up. What happens to these goals? What happens to these dreams? Because we have a lot of unsuccessful or undiscovered dreams laying around, because people left them, because they left the one that they were building with. And that's why I usually encourage people, before you date, can you be partners? Can you agree that we can, okay, me, I have ever agreed with someone that we can be partners. After that, then it was not possible. But in reality, can you be mature, both of you, to realize that whatever we are working towards is more greater than us? So if us don't make it, there is a way that we can make this work. You see, because we can have billionaires, millionaires, legends, successful men and women, but at the end of the day, the devil doesn't love people being successful. So he knows that if he brings breakups in your relationship and hurt and pain, you people will forsake the dream. This is for the young couples who are trying to build. Me, I see even people starting channels online and starting businesses, and then after they break up, the channels and the businesses are closed. Are you stupid? You need to reach a place to know business is business and emotions is emotion. Separate your emotions from business, and that is how we'll make successful people. Finding out. Let me ask a question. What if you find out that your worst fear has come to pass? For example, you are bankrupt. For example, you have been cheated on, or even you are pregnant. What could you do yet you are in a committed relationship, in scenarios where your fear has come out and you are the one who has found out? And in this situation are things that you never expected to be. Here is where I usually advocate that you may date someone you can relate to, someone who can carry an unpredicted burden. Because if you date someone who who always think about running in the face of fear, you are doomed. Because, for example, you had money, now I'm broke, or you are broke. Does that mean the one that wanted money leaves? Or, for example, you didn't want to get pregnant, now you're pregnant. Does that mean that I'm not ready for the responsibility? Or maybe I found out you cheated. What do I do after that? That always comes with how much you are into each other. Because in reality, sometimes we are dating people who just want us because we have or we can. Not in all season. People who are there because it is favoring them. Now, what about the unpredicted become, and we find out that whatever we didn't expect has happen. What do we do after that? It is there you don't have a solution. That's why I'm telling you early enough, date someone who can be with you in the time of unpredictabilities, because you need someone to take care of the situations that arises in life. Feel the love. Do you know, sometimes I don't know who reached us to a point that we never focus with what God has blessed us. You have someone who loves you truly, but you have ended up becoming a DCI, looking for faults, looking for mistakes, looking for error. And that's why I told you another time that you should first heal from your past traumas. Don't say whatever happened to you will not happen to you, but sometimes feel the love. There are people who don't want to be loved. They want chaos. There are people who are addicted to chaos. And you find that no matter what you do, okay, they will always want to find chaos for them to feel like that is these people don't know peace as love. They know that we have to fight for us to be in love, and that is the error that most of us have. We want fights left, right, and center. And later, when the relationship ends, it's when you remember, wow, I lost someone who loved me. Why? Because you were addicted to fights, and this person did not give you the fight that you wanted. They gave you the love. So when the relationship has ended, and maybe miraculously you heal, you realize, God, I have ever gotten love and I didn't appreciate it. So we need to reach a place that we need to feel the love. When someone gives you the love, as small as it is, as big as it is, embrace it. Stop ending up being a DCI. Why are you hastening what is supposed to happen? Why are you hastening it? Wait for it to happen if it will happen.